Hey everyone, and welcome to Potato Monster's Top 5 Announcements and Reveals of BlizzCon 2017, where we break down the top 5 things that we were incredibly excited for and cannot wait to share with all of you. I'm your host, Shadow the Fallen, so let's get this started with our number 5 pick, the Reinhardt cinematic short, Honor and Glory. This cinematic short definitely tugged on the heartstrings of fans all over, following the escapades of our Quixote-esque hero in his days as a crusader. It has action, comedy, and it has so many feels that we had to count it among our top 5. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out, just after this video, of course. Next up is the Heroes of the Storm release of 2 new heroes, Hanzo from Overwatch and the red aspect of life, Alexstrasza from Warcraft. Hanzo's a long-range assassin that is incredible for scouting and of course comes equipped with his Ryu ga Wakiteki wo Kuro, or the option of a global range snipe with Dragon Arrow. Alexstrasza is a range support who can go full-blown dragon with her Dragon Queen trait. Using the Flame Buffet, she deals damage over time and slows enemies that are already on fire, or choose Cleansing Flame and take to the sky, raining fire down to destroy your enemies and heal your allies. They also announced some huge gameplay updates, including changes made to the perspective of the camera, updating stealth, putting more emphasis on the laning phase, and making the mercenaries a much more impactful part of the game. Overall, there's some huge changes that we love and we cannot wait to see go live. Number 3 goes to Cobalt and Catacombs, the newest Hearthstone expansion. Inspired by the classic dungeon crawl, equipped with 135 new cards to collect, legendary weapons, unidentified magic items, and spellstones, this expansion is a game changer. Oh, and did we mention that it's completely free? If you didn't watch the cinematic, go do it ASAP, especially if you're a fan of listening to Matthew Mercer and want to hear him sing those sweet, sweet notes. Overwatch takes number 2, starting with the newest hero, or villain should I say, Moira. A unique support hero, her abilities either deal damage and heal her, or just straight up heal her allies. Biotic Grasp is your primary and secondary fire, left hand using biotic energy to heal allies, and right hand shooting a long range beam that saps health, heals Moira, and replenishes her biotic energy. Biotic Orb launches a bouncing biotic sphere, choosing either to heal allies as it passes through them, or damage enemies the same. This is going to be huge for clearing corners. Fade is a quick teleport where Moira becomes invulnerable to damage and will be great for getting in and out of sticky situations. And finally, her ultimate is Coalescence. Channeling both beams at once, this Kamehameha-like ulti heals allies, bypasses barriers, and damages enemies all in one. Next up is Blizzard World, the newest map for Overwatch, and let me tell you, it is awesome. So many direct shoutouts to StarCraft, Warcraft, Hearthstone, and more, it's impossible to dislike a single thing about it. Battle through the Stormwind-like entrance, around the statues of Warcraft heroes, over minerals being mined, through the Hearthstone Tavern, and up the Pylon Terrace. This is one map I really hope to see in both ranked and quick play. And what would an Overwatch release be without skins? Some epic skins were announced, starting with the Immortal Orisa, the long time coming Magni Bronzebeard skin for Torbjorn, the inevitable Nova Widowmaker after the Widowmaker Nova skin in Heroes, the utterly badass Blackhand Doomfist skin modeled after the Warlords of Draenor version of Blackhand, the Diablo-inspired Barbarian skin for Zarya, the insane Butcher skin for Roadhog, a personal favorite of mine, the cinematic-inspired Crusader Reinhardt skin, and the cinematic-inspired Eco Point Mei skin finishes up the list. So much new content, we just cannot wait for these Overwatch releases. And our number 1 pick for BlizzCon 2017 goes to the 2 epic Warcraft announcements.
Once said that you can't go home again, but they lacked vision. And a temporal discombobulator.
Starting off with an announcement that is so crazy I literally jumped out of my seat. World of Warcraft Classic. Not too much is known about it at this time, but we know that we are going back to vanilla WoW, hopefully with some balance changes, but the idea of hitting original 40-man raids, desperately saving for gold, and praising every time you see that level up notification brings a tear to our eyes and a fire that yearns for that release date. And finally, back to the heart of Warcraft, Horde vs. Alliance. The cinematic captures so much of this insanely large expansion, World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. This expansion is so huge it's impossible to cover everything, so let me TLDR it as best as I can. You can explore 2 new fabled kingdoms, Zandalar for the Horde and Kul Tiras, home of Jaina Proudmoore, for the Alliance. You can rally the inhabitants to fight for your cause and recruit them to your faction to infiltrate your enemy's territory. Next up, an amazing new way to introduce races. You must first embark on quests to gain the favor of the 6 new races, 3 for each faction, and then you can create a new character and level them through a scaled, unique experience ending with the Heritage armor set to show just how truly dedicated you are. The new races are Lightforged Draenei, Void Elves, and Dark Iron Dwarves for the Alliance, and High Mountain Tauren, Nightborn, and Zandalari Trolls for the Horde. Personally, I would have loved to see an option for like an Alliance Troll or a Horde Dwarf, but the way they went about unlocking these races makes up for it tenfold. PvP fans will be ecstatic as it looks like there's going to be a lot of content featuring battling with other players, such as the new Island Expeditions. RTS fans will love the new Warfront 20-player co-op mode, fighting for locations, sieging troops, and fighting the enemy commander for complete control. And finally, to all those players who love decking out their characters in the best armor, make sure you start collecting Azerite and imbue the heart of Azeroth to customize your armor with new powers and traits. You can instantly boost your character to 110, battle up to 120, and get Raid or Gladiator ready. This expansion looks amazing and really brings WoW back to its roots. We cannot wait. And that's going to wrap up our top 5 announcements and reveals of BlizzCon 2017, but let us know what you think. Did we miss something you loved, or did you completely agree with our list? Comment below and tell us your thoughts. It was an amazing experience going to BlizzCon, and we wanted to thank everyone at Blizzard for having us there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe as always. And hopefully we get the opportunity to attend more conventions and keep providing you with on-the-ground updates for new top 5 material. That's it for now, so thanks for watching. I'm Shadow the Fallen, and I'll see you next episode.